Hi guys, I'm Megan Lane, the intuitive actress, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a couple of signs that you're about to meet a big love. Um, this has happened to me multiple times in my life when I've been about to meet a big soulmate or somebody really important to me. This has been going on with my clients too, recently. So I wanted to kind of give you guys a couple of weirder warning signs that you're about to meet somebody significant. So, number one is that you feel like you're about to meet someone significant. Very simple, but sometimes overlooked because of its simplicity. When you feel like I just feel something coming in, I just feel something big is about to happen, and there's a sense of excitement and anticipation. That's the first thing. Like I just feel like I'm about to meet someone. I just feel like about something's coming. That's actually one of my favorite songs from West Side Story. Even though Maria is so popular and there's a place for us. I love the song "Something's Coming" because Tony sings like, "Could it be? Yes, it could. Something's coming. Something good." Right before he meets Maria. So it's that feeling of anticipation. Another one, probably my favorite one, which is so funny, is that people that you've cared about or people that you've loved, especially if it didn't go well, like exes will come out of the woodwork. Like you'll just be hearing from the weirdest, strangest people, like people you once dated, or ex loves, or ex boyfriends, ex husbands, ex wives, ex girlfriends, whatever. You'll be hearing from so many of them at once, and they'll usually come in a big kind of chunk. It can be pretty fast, like a week, or it can be a little more drawn out over like, if it's a really big love you're pulling in, it can be drawn out over like 6 months to a year, where they just come in one after the other. Especially ones if you feel like there was a one that got away, you often will be hearing from all of those, closing those out, either making peace with them or having some sort of closure. And if they don't show up, you'll have closure with yourself around it. Like you'll have gone to therapy or have made your own peace with it, reviewed it enough, and moved past it. So usually there's some sort of closure that goes on, and kind of a review with them popping out because they feel, if you're so connected to those particular exes, they will feel, they don't know why they feel this, but they feel that you're about to become emotionally unavailable when you're about to meet somebody really big. They don't know why they're feeling this. They just have an urge to reach out to you, usually because they know they're about to lose you in a different way, or that you're going to be gone in a different way, not able to connect with you in the same way when you're with someone intensely. So that's step two. Step three is if you have gone through a major upshift or healing process in your own life where you've really been dealing with your shadow side, really been looking at the parts of you that are ugly to you, or that looking at the pieces of your life that have been difficult or not working. Maybe it's your finances were a mess, and you're really working on a budget. Maybe you have PTSD around relationships, and you're getting a lot of help. Like maybe you're doing some EMDR sessions in therapy. Maybe you have recently done a big career shift and realize I'm not in, life's too short and I'm not in the career I want to be in, and you've been making steps towards living the dream life. Usually there's a big, huge, often right before love comes in, you'll do a really big shift around your own life, and a lot of that stems from self love, self care. So if you've been really doing that self love, self care, and a big shift, often a big shift kind of um, goes right before a big love comes in its wake, you're making room for that. That's another sign that big love is about to come into your life. And step four is probably the most important, and it's kind of tied to step three, which is you love yourself. You get to a place where you're like, I'm a work in progress. Nobody's ever perfect, but I do love myself as I am, and I'm ready to receive good things. I'm ready to be around people who see me. I'm ready to be cared for by people who get me, and I'm not going to accept a lot of BS. Usually that's around the time, and it often happens when you're not looking. When you're very focused on, I'm going to take care of me and screw it, I give up, or I'm going to take care of me and I'm going to get focused on career, or I'm going to get focused on my health, or I'm going to get focused on just self love. That's when we often meet someone, when we're not actively looking for somebody to complete you, when you're feeling very complete yourself. Like, I'm really together right now. That's often when something comes in. Not always, because you can be attracting, if you're not feeling complete, if you're very kind of shattered inside, you'll often attract somebody who mirrors the shatteredness, or mirrors, nobody's perfect, but you'll be mirroring, if you're looking for like the Prince Charming or the princess to come and save you, you might be needing to do some more self work before you're really in relationship, because you'll be pulling in some nutty problems and control dramas with that relationship. Because um, if you're looking for someone to complete you or fix you, and instead of being in that mode, like I talked about, the big love, the healthy love, of really trying to work on yourself and being happy in your life, that pulls in a more complete kind of person, a more healthy kind of person if you yourself are healthy. So if you have a pattern of unhealthy things, you got to look at where you've been unhealthy and why you're tolerating that, why you're allowing that to be what you're pulling in and what you're keeping. There's work that you need to do there still. So those are my little quick signs for you're about to meet a big love, and I hope you all are. I mean, if you're single and looking, I'm like, yeah, do these things. And there's a couple of books I will link below that I think are really great. If you're kind of ready to do some of that work, that self-care, and ready to pull in something that's bigger, better, and better, bigger love than you've ever had so far. All right, guys, take care. Bye.